So Andre, you're going to be getting your license today. I will show you how to show a brand new, beautiful front and back duplex.
I'm excited, Melissa.
Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Come on. So right now you're taking some training with me on how to showcase a home, and this weekend you will be job shadowing with open house this weekend.
I'm excited.
Yes. So what did we talk about earlier on your 5 P's of an open house? What are the 5 P's?
I try to remember. So first thing is show up like 15 to 20 minutes early.
Okay, so that is part of preparation.
Oh, preparation.
Yes. So preparation before you actually arrive at the site, of course, you can conveniently do some research online. Yes. So your number one research is the location. What we talked about earlier, the area, the neighborhood, the school, the shopping, transit. So that is your preparation. You have to know the area and also do some market research about competing homes that are for sale or competing homes or similar homes that have sold in the area for the last like 6 to 12 months. So that way you have an idea whether this property is positioned competitively to win offers for your sellers.
Okay, so let's start again. So preparation.
Yes.
And then arrive 15 to 20 minutes early. What do you have to do when you arrive 15 minutes early?
When you arrive 15 minutes early, actually you should arrive an hour or 1 day early. So that is your promoting, right? You also have to promote the property. Of course, you may be making phone calls to the neighborhood to invite them to your open house. As well, you can door knock, right? If you're 1 day before, you can do more invitation to the neighborhood to come visit you at the open house. Because to do an open house, a lot of it is promoting. So either you can promote advertisement or you can promote physically, in person, face to face, invite the neighbors to come.
Okay.
Because once you're early, you have time to do all the preparation.
Right.
The preparation when you arrive early includes, of course, turning on all the lights, right? Put on some mood music, and as well open all the blinds so the house is nice and bright and there's a mood for the buyer to experience what it is like to live in the home.
You know what also very important notice? I spoke with my clients, right? They are also agents. They say also first impression, like smell, for example. Because sometimes some houses have not as good odor because probably a lot of like cooking and stuff, you know.
So if homes that are being lived in by the owner, we oftentimes advise the owner maybe burn some candles. Vanilla is a good smell, right? Or air out the house. So that way the house smells warm and inviting.
Cool.
So that's part of your preparation as well. So part of your preparation, including also posting, right? Posting it on all your social media platforms, posting it everywhere, promoting it as well. When you come to the open house, why we should be about half an hour or an hour early is because you will be installing, posting signs, arrow signs for your open house.
I have a question. Rebel, because I'm starting, right? I don't have very social media, so how to promote in first place?
You should set up the few big social media platform accounts. If you don't have one, you should set it up, such as Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube,
Google Business,
LinkedIn, Google My Business. So those are the common platforms where a lot of people, it's free for you to post. So, you just have to learn, YouTube it or Google it on how to do it. Set those all up and then put all your, promote, put things of value, how to sales tips, seller tips, buyer tips, put that on a regular basis on your social media. And of course, when you're doing open house, you want to promote and post as early as possible. So when you come into an open house, you might get a lot of questions. Buyer will ask you about, all kinds of questions you might get. You might get like tax questions. You might get like price. Price is a very important question. So, all these questions, sometimes you might not have all the answers. So what do?
That's a good question.
Excuse me. So something you can really do at an open house is have a digital form, register this client or potential client with all the questions, get their name, phone number, and email address, and then you know what? I want to double check the answer for you. May I get back to you? right? You don't have to answer right
ask
away.
for email, ask for contact, right?
So now you have their name, phone number, and email address. You find out the answer, and then you get back to them.
You get permission to send it, right?
Now you have permission to send them real estate information and permission to give them real estate advice, and as well sign the DTRS. So in order for you to give them real estate advice, it's also a good idea to have that form signed as well. So now you start to build a relationship. And of course, first you find out whether they are working with an agent or not. And if they're not, then now it's your chance to apply for the job, to be interviewed to be their buyer agent, or to be interviewed to be their listing agent. At the moment, because you're not licensed, you would just keep it in a database, right? Keep it in the database, have like somebody together working with you as a partner, and you refer it to the realtor, right?
I'm so excited to see it.
Yes, has all the bells and whistles. So when we first come into the home, of course, you check whether there's security alarm. So make sure you have all those with you when you're hosting an open house. So when we come into the home, we turn off the alarm, and now it's time to prepare the home. That's why you need to be early. So now we turn on all the lights. So go out and start and turn on all the lights.
We should be on the camera.
Okay, so we turn on all the lights, including fireplace. You have to find out how to turn it on during the winter when it's cold. Make sure there is heat on at about 18 to 19, 18 to 20, 18. It depends on how cold it is. Make sure there's heat. This house is radiant floor heat, so it'd be really nice and cozy to have like warm floors. As well, turn on the fireplace and have some music with you. So we're gonna turn on all the lights. So, you know, when you don't have the blinds open, it's not a good idea. You wanna make sure that you open all the blinds before the open house. Very important. This type of blind is called roller shades. I really like these roller shades because they're not like the vertical blinds. The vertical blinds actually collect dust. This one doesn't collect dust at all. You just have to roll them up. So that's very, very, very nice. Now look at that.
Hey, Melissa, beautiful car outside.
Yeah, and look at how big the window is. Once you open the windows,
it opens a space, right?
Yes, it fills a bigger space. So that's why it's very, very important when you show a home that you have all the blinds open. Enough natural lighting, it feels more energy and bright and spacious. Very important.